Hi everyone, my name is Kylie and I am a licensed medical esthetician and also the owner of Skin Facial Spa in Largo, Florida. So if you guys are in the Pinellas County area, I'll leave my website down below if you want to book for appointments or message me on Instagram. I always answer skincare questions on there. So today's video is going to be all about the basics of exfoliation. You guys have heard a lot about exfoliation, especially if you follow my Skin Facial Spa page on Instagram. Exfoliation is like one of the most important components of skincare. So first things first, what is exfoliation? Exfoliation is the removal of dead skin cells from the skin's surface. So this is good for all skin types, no matter if you're dry, oily, combination, if you have sensitive skin, acne prone skin, aging skin, have skin on your face, you need to be exfoliating. So there's two types of exfoliants. The first one is mechanical or manual exfoliation, and the other is chemical exfoliation, which is my personal favorite. Mechanical or manual exfoliation is normally with some type of scrub, or just the process of physically moving around your hands and removing that dead skin. Chemical exfoliation, some acids that you've probably heard of are glycolic acid, mandelic acid, salicylic acid, lactic. Also, some mechanical exfoliation methods that you may have heard about are professional treatments like microdermabrasion and dermaplaning, which are probably my top two favorite skin services to offer. So a lot of mechanical exfoliants have ingredients in it like jojoba beads or different type of nut seeds that are ground up to help you physically scrub off dead skin. My issue with manual exfoliants and why I don't like them as much as chemical exfoliants is that they can be really inflaming to the skin, especially if your skin is sensitive or acne prone. It can actually just inflame acne and make it much worse. So I prefer to go with the chemical exfoliation approach. Exfoliants dissolve the bond between the skin cells. So we're going to be talking about AHAs and BHAs. Those are the two types of chemical exfoliants that you'll see. AHAs include glycolic and lactic acid. BHAs include salicylic acid, and I'm going to be specifically talking about those three because those are the main common ones that you guys are going to see in ingredient lists. So I prefer AHAs for more dry skin types, more sensitive skin types. I would recommend a glycolic or lactic acid. BHAs, which is your salicylic acid, are oil soluble. So if you have oily skin and more acne prone skin, you're definitely going to want to get a product with salicylic acid in it. It really gets into your pores and unclogs your pores. It also helps reduce inflammation and reduce the production of sebum or oil in your skin. Another form of exfoliant that you might have heard me talk about or have seen on products is enzymes. Those mainly come from fruits, papayas, and pumpkins. Those are very, very gentle, so if you have sensitive skin or really dry skin, I recommend starting off with an enzyme exfoliant because they dissolve the keratin proteins in the skin. They help make your skin softer, smoother, brighter, and more hydrated. They're definitely the most hydrating type of exfoliant that you can get. A lot of them mostly come in the form of masks, like Image has a Vital C hydrating enzyme mask, which is amazing for those of you who have sensitive or dry skin and are kind of beginning in the exfoliation world. Now I want to dive a little bit deeper into each chemical exfoliant. So we're going to start off with glycolic acid. Glycolic acid is actually the smallest alpha hydroxy acid, or AHA. It is actually derived from sugar cane. Glycolic acid is great for all skin types, but specifically those with concerns with hyperpigmentation. Glycolic acid is the smallest AHA. It's actually the easiest for your skin to penetrate. Also helps stimulate fibroblasts, which help boost the collagen production in your skin, therefore firming your skin and helping with fine lines and wrinkles. Glycolic acid is best for normal to combination skin types, but again, it's really the best for people with concerns with hyperpigmentation or sunspots. Next, we have lactic acid, which is derived from milk. Acid is best for improving the skin's texture and smoothness. Another really great thing about lactic acid is that it helps improve your skin's natural moisture barrier. So it's actually a really good hydrator for your skin. Lactic acid also helps lighten dark spots, firm the skin, helps your skin produce more collagen, therefore helping with fine lines and wrinkles. And lactic acid is definitely one of the more gentle types of chemical exfoliants. And lastly, I want to talk about the number one beta hydroxy acid, aka BHA's salicylic acid. So you will find salicylic acid in pretty much every single product out there that's targeted for acne. It does treat and prevent both blackheads and whiteheads, so all forms of acne, and cystic acne as well. Salicylic acid is mostly derived from willow bark. Like I said, it is oil soluble, so it really helps get into the oily areas of your skin, unclog those pores, helps reduce inflammation, redness, sebum production. It's antibacterial. So that's pretty much the basics of exfoliation. Now I wanted to show you guys a few product forms that exfoliants can come in. So the first form we have is in a cleanser. This is the Murad AHA and BHA exfoliating cleanser. This cleanser has a mix of physical exfoliants and chemical exfoliants. It has a blend of all three, glycolic, lactic, and salicylic, so I really like this cleanser. And then it also has super small beads that help physically exfoliate. So the thing I said about physical exfoliants bringing more inflammation to the skin, a lot of physical exfoliants are not gentle enough and they're really abrasive, can cause micro tears in the skin, can cause inflammation, redness, breakouts. So if you do use a physical exfoliant, make sure that the level is really small of the products and that it's gentle enough that it won't cause any micro tears or anything like that. This one, I can tell you, is really gentle. I love this. Another really gentle exfoliant, I have this little baby daily microfoliant from Dermalogica. This is their best-selling product and I actually love it. It's super fine. It has rice enzymes in it, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And it's basically just a dry powder and you mix it with water. It's super gentle, like the most gentle form of a physical exfoliant that you're gonna get. Image also has one from the Illuma line, the brightening exfoliating powder, which is the same type of concept. So I really like the micro exfoliants if you do prefer a scrub, if you feel like your skin gets cleaner. It's more like a mind over matter thing, but if you do like them, make sure you just get like a micro scrub, nothing too abrasive. Another form that exfoliants can come in are toners. This is the Peach and Lily The Good Acids Pore Toner. As you can see, mine is pretty much empty. I really enjoyed this toner. But this one has, I'm honestly not sure. I think it's lactic and glycolic in this. It doesn't have it on the bottle, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I definitely know it's AHA's, it's not salicylic, so I think it's a blend of glycolic and lactic. So then we have it in the form of serums. I'm sure you all have heard of the brand The Ordinary. It's a very affordable skincare brand. This one I have right here is the 10% lactic acid with hyaluronic acid. I want to do a whole video about The Ordinary because it's really a hit and miss brand. I don't want you guys to think that just because it's an affordable brand that you should be using it. There's a very different type of guidelines that you guys have to follow if you're using products from The Ordinary. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me until I get around to that video. But I just want you to know that if you're using like straight lactic acid, The Ordinary's products are very pure, so it's very easy to go wrong and damage your skin with these. So you need to be really careful. But there are also different forms of serums that are a blend that are formulated more properly so that it's not a pure acid, and you can use it as a treatment serum a couple times a week. Another one is masks, and this one is also from The Ordinary. It's going viral currently on TikTok. I've been using this forever. And this one, again, is one of those products that you have to be careful with. You have to know what you're doing and the percentage of ingredients and how much you should leave it on for and all that, or it can be really damaging to your skin. This one happens to be a mix of both AHAs and BHAs, but there are obviously masks with just AHAs or just BHAs. There's so many different type of masks out there. Another product form is in the form of a pad. These are the Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkle Peel Pads. 20% acid complex of all three, glycolic, lactic, and salicylic. So you're getting chemical exfoliation and also a little bit of gentle physical exfoliation as well, because they do come in the form of pads that you kind of just rub over your face and they do have a little bit of a texture to them. So another main question that I get before I wrap this video up is how many times a week should I be exfoliating? If you are just starting out, you should definitely start out exfoliating only once a week. You've never exfoliated before, you're doing it for the first time, starting to incorporate it in your routine, once a week is it. After, your skin gets kind of used to that, do that for like 4 weeks or so. You can bump it up to 2 times a week, so on and so forth. And the most I would say you can exfoliate is 3 times a week. Do not exceed over 3 times a week. And if you're beginning, just start out with 1 to 2 times a week. There is such thing as over exfoliating your skin, which can cause immediate and long-term damage to your skin. So you definitely do not want to over exfoliate. The purpose of exfoliating is to obviously get those dead skin cells off, which helps with skin texture, aging, discoloration, all that fun stuff. But it also helps your following skincare products that you apply absorb better into the skin because you have this fresh skin without any clogged pores and dead skin just sitting on the surface wasting space. So it's really, really important that you don't strip your skin of all of your skin cells, fresh and old. So you definitely want to make sure that you're only exfoliating 1 to 2 times a week, 3 at most, and that's if you've been exfoliating for a while and you know what you're doing. I hope this explained all of the questions that you have about exfoliation. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or message me on my Skin Facial Spa Instagram. I reply on there pretty fast most of the time. That concludes today's video. Feel free to leave video recommendations in the comments of any other skincare topics you guys want me to educate you on. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.